What's up, Mactown Disc Golf? We're here with another video, and actually at one of the, I think the #1 course in the world. This is Maple Hill. We're taking on the Golds, see what we can shoot here today. Obviously, I don't know what really is a good score here. I'm kind of aiming at like +2, +3 area. So if I can do that, I would feel pretty happy with myself. But man, this is gorgeous. I'm excited to get into it. Let's see what we can do. All right, guys, so we had a lot of camera difficulties and mic difficulties, so I'm going to be kind of going along with the video, kind of just going play-by-play here. Also, shout out to Jomez Pro. All of the flyover stuff is there, so go check them out. They're the best post-production for the Pro Tour. So this is me ripping on a Charger. It's a pretty big haul. You just want to get over that lake somewhere. So I'm ripping on a Innova Charger and got a pretty good spot. And like you said, I'm going Firebird right here, trying to find the mouth of that gap. I went up there and looked, but I thought it was right of that tree, and it was actually left. So it put me pretty left from where I wanted to be. So as you can see, here I do something really stupid, and I try to just go across the OB. It looks like there's a little path I could try. Throw a Toro, whacked straight down OB. Not a way you want to start your tournament or really your play. Trying to go across again. Another dangerous little play. I get saved by that wall right there. So finish it off with a double bogey. Not what you want. Hole 2 right here. You're just going all the way down. You want to throw something. All left is safe. Right is OB over that wall. So all right, not the start you want. I'm at +2. My goal is +2. But that's one of the hardest holes on the course. So I know I have there's some birdies out here for me. So hopefully I can just not take any more bogeys. Hole 2, 390 or 381, straight ahead, OB right wall. So you want to go left if you miss. I want to go to the basket. That's my goal. So I have that Charger back in hand. It's been turning for me, but this one was just a bad throw. Went way left, hit a gap left. So I kind of have like a nice little pitch up, but it's probably like a 100-footer. And not bad. I give myself a putt for par. First putt of the day. I did not practice putt at all. Of course, you need to practice putt, people. Hole 3. This one was really challenging. Lots of woods. You got to kind of shape a disc across to the right and have it come back left. I went driver. I went with a beast because it's been flipping for me. But as you're about to see, just didn't practice though at all and anything like that, so I was just feeling off. Here's a little forehand. I could see the basket. Almost got through the gap that I wanted to and hit a tree. And then this is just a pitch up Colt to the basket. Save the bogey. I need to start going. Like I said, I need to start going here. Hole 4. This one's interesting. It's really short, downhill. You guys have seen this a million times. The line is actually, there's like a right side gap that I really liked. So that's what I went with here with an A2. Just missed that tree. And, you know what? Give myself a little putt. Went a little bit left. Skipped left. But that's a putt. And the stepper cash. You love to see it. First birdie of the day. Kind of get the good feeling going. Okay, hole 7 here. Or, sorry, hole 5. We did not get the film with me throwing on this. I wish we did. I threw a forehand Firebird over the water here, and it hit the small tree by the basket and fell out of bounds water. I don't know how OB's played here. I know I hit inbounds by the basket, so I just played par from here. Whether that's how you're supposed to play or not, I don't know. There's no markings or anything like that, so that's what I did. Hole 6, one of the hardest holes on the course. Par 3, forehand, pretty much trying to pump it all the way down here. There's a wall right there that you can't go over. I go forehand destroyer. I feel really good about that. And then it went kind of just lifted on me. And went out of bounds. I don't know where that is. Kind of by the basket right there. So I have a putt for my par. I just didn't want to go long. It's pretty windy at this point in the day. So just didn't want to go long. Oh, it's a good run. Gave it just a little bit long. Still in circle, and the wind gusted it up. Caught my disc. I was pretty upset about that. Taking a double bogey right there. Not good. Hole 7, you're kind of preparing yourself for hole 8, so this one's kind of just like, but it's pretty fun. You go through the woods. I threw out my beast that I tried to flip up last time, still didn't flip it up, and middle of the fairway, kind of, just a little flip, flick Toro, and parked it pretty much. So I'm gonna make this putt and move on with the par. Feels good to par after getting a lot of bogeys though. Hole 8, sadly, we did not get my shot. What I did is I threw a mid-range, I threw it and I hit a tree right next to the back, like going into the island, and I fell into the water. So I'm going throwing for my par from the drop zone here. Scary putt. Oh, give it a run. There's water right behind that. Taking another bogey. Not what you want. Hole 9, this one was really fun. You have to kind of throw a forehand or something up to this part so you can approach this kind of technical green here with water.
So here's your first one.
I'm going destroyer forehand, just flipping it over, trying to get it down there. And yeah, that was executed perfectly by me. Probably one of my better throws of the day.
Either gonna go forehand or backhand.
This approach is tough. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to go like forehand Toro at it or just go backhand. I guess I'd go backhand Colt. It's a tough little green, honestly. Par 4 though, so there's a chance for bird. And bad throw, terrible throw. But I hit a tree and stay in bounds. So I have a putt for birdie here, and I cash it. Let's freaking go. You love to see it. Hole 10. This one's a big boy. This thing plays so far uphill. It's crazy. I got tired running up this hill, but it's pretty fun. I decided that I'm gonna go with the destroyer again. Just give it as much as I can. Let it go left if it will, and I give this a really good throw. I probably have like a 60-footer like this. Man, what a good spot to be trying for that birdie. Oh, and I caught it, and I made it. That felt really good. Probably my best hole of the whole course. Felt so good to make that. Something you see on coverage all the time. A lot of pros don't even get that, so felt great to make that. Finally, I'm going. Hole 11 is a big one.
These jabronis passed me, and then they're just taking their slow time. There's 4 of them, throwing 2 discs each. I'm like, bro, let's go. Don't pass me and then do that.
So I'm going to throw my Charger. This is really something that has been flipping up for me and giving me a max distance. I'm just throwing it as far as I can, trying to get out of all the big trees. And I freaking smoked that. I don't know. I didn't see how far I got it, but this is a huge hole. And I threw it. I think it's like an 800-something foot hole.
Maddie just ran into Simon Lazat at the store. She had to go back to the store for a second. So that's funny.
All right, so I just go Firebird, trying to skip into this gap. And I hit the gap perfectly, but my skip got hit a rock. So this is my putt for birdie. And I just didn't want to go past and take a bogey, so kind of just gave it a soft bid. You know, tapped it in right there. This hole 12, 710 feet. This was pretty tough. You have to kind of throw over those trees to the right and then get a good approach into the basket. Plays a little more right than you think. So I go destroyer. I should have probably went Charger. And I throw over the top, but it didn't turn enough. And Maddie was down there. But it goes left. I'm throwing my Firebird from there, trying to just get a par from that location. Not a bad spot. Now I'm throwing my A2, which is a little approach. I lost my Toro, which is what I normally would throw, so got to go A2. And the putt for par, just low. I hate that. So tap that in, took my bogey, keep it moving. Hole 13, straightforward. You throw it down into this gap from the hill. I'm not going to lie, I was exhausted when I climbed up here. And so I should have waited just a little bit longer. My legs were not there. And so I threw it. And this eagle just went right past Maddie's head. And left me with this. Little forehand from there. Got lucky through these trees.
Or don't hit anything.
And I gave myself a putt for the par. No big deal. Let's see if I can make this from a knee. Of course. Freaking tree. And make the putt. And take the bogey. So, little bogey streak going here. Hole 14, you throw it over the top of this. Maddie just wasn't able to record this, so she actually got it with her phone instead. So this is a phone coverage of me throwing. Sorry for the bad image, but I throw, and it's a smash over the water, heading towards the basket. I think it's in, and it just went 60 past.
Holy cow, I went so far.
This is my putt. There's no OB over there, so I putt it, dangerous putt, and cash it, dude. Let's go. Dangerous putt over the water, going towards the water. Get the birdie. Heading into 15. Another one that we did not film right. The camera was glitching on us a little bit. So you get my drive here, and I throw a rock, and I just let it go a little early. Kicks left, and pretty much I throw a little forehand from there, tapping for the par. Hole 16, I wanted to be Kevin Jones so bad, but it was harder than I thought, for sure. So, not as downhill as it looks from there, but oh, bad throw. I throw the beast, and I actually kicked right straight down by that bridge. So I'm going to go forehand from there, try to save this 3. Really good throw. I thought I was going to be parked, but I was in this mud pit right there. And I gave it a run for the par, but taking the bogey on 16. Come on. Hole 17, you want to throw over all these trees, and then it goes to the right. I actually wasn't familiar with this hole. Kind of didn't look familiar to me, but it plays down. The basket wasn't elevated here. But I just went, you know, I've been throwing the charger well, so I just went charger out of here. Just give myself the distance. And it kind of fades out on me left, but no OB, so no harm done. Have a look into that little gap. I throw pig. Kind of fades out on me. I actually thought it was perfect, but kind of was a tough spot. Just kind of lay up and almost gave it a run. And then I get a terrible roll. So, be putting for my par from there. These putts are not feeling good for me right now. Outside circle feels great, and just couldn't figure it out. In a bad roll, I'm about to go putt for my bogey. Cash that at least. So, plus 7 for me there. Going into hole 18, just want to throw a forehand out, forehand in, and then, you know, a little pitch up. I actually feel like I played this hole pretty well from what I wanted. I threw a huge just Annie with the destroyer, just a forehand. Get pretty left, but that's in bounce, which is great. So, play from there. Going Firebird. I actually thought I made the gap, which is crazy because looking at it now, it's not close. But I'm in bounds by the drop zone. I lay it up, and that's going to be a tap in for my par. Stick me at plus 7. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you like it, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Pretty tough course, pretty fun. I would say one of my favorite courses I've ever played. Like I said, a lot of OB out there, but there's a lot of opportunities for birdies too. So make sure you get out here, play Maple Hill. It's one of the best ever. Highly suggest. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.